Girl, don't need to read your mind, I can see the signs, girl.
Hey y'all, and welcome back to another vlog. I am starting this vlog like this because I'm about to start getting back into my, or should I say getting into my like daily, weekly vlog type thing. Vlogging more than just when we're on vacation, because when I first started this channel, I said that I wanted this channel to be like an open book. It was transparency. It was the real life of a boy mom. I had a job at the time. I was working for somebody else. I was also starting my own business. So I feel like YouTube has a lot of the aesthetically pleasing girls on, and the guys who already got it all together, and the girls who already got it all together, the moms who got it all together. Like, that's the kind of stuff that I see. I see all kinds of, you know, big houses and beautiful backgrounds and all this stuff that I felt like some of it isn't real. Like, half of that's not even real. But the other half that is real, it's like I forget that they had to start somewhere, and they didn't just automatically start there. But I feel like that's all you see is the there. Unless you've been following them since the beginning, then what you see is them when they're there. And it's like you don't see too much of the, I don't got it all figured out yet. I'm trying to figure it out. So that is why I started this channel. Because when you're juggling a lot, it's not always pretty. When you're a mom, a business owner, a employee, a wife, a girlfriend, a daughter, whatever role, whatever hat you have to wear, or however many hats you have to wear, it's not always pretty. And it's not always all together. Like, sometimes it's a mess. I don't have a house that's, you know, always clean. I have kids and they live here. I don't have a house that's always clean because I also run a business out of my house. So I have inventory, and I have stuff, and I have computers, and I have, like, it's not always all together. And I also get tired. I also get drained. I also have anxiety. So I get overwhelmed. Like, I just don't have it all together yet. And personally, I don't think anybody has it all together. There are people who have it more together than I do, but they don't have it all together. I also felt like, well, my hair isn't always done, or my nails aren't always done, or my eyebrows aren't always done, and I'm not always camera ready. Well, I was told by somebody that none of that matters. None of that matters. Even the girls who always do their makeup all the time, guess what? They probably didn't start out always having their makeup done, or always having their hair done, or always having their nails done. And if they did, guess what? If they need makeup every time they get on the camera, or they need to be, you know, aesthetically pleasing because that's what their channel is, then okay, let them do that. But that's not what your channel is, and you don't need makeup all the time. You don't even realistically wear makeup every day. So how can you have a transparent channel about, you know, real life, and every time you get on camera you got on lashes and eyebrows and hair done and all this, that, and the third, and but 90% of the time you walking around in t-shirts, sweatpants, your hair not done, no makeup, no lashes sometimes. Like, so how is that real? How is that falling in line with the channel that you're trying to have, when every time you get on camera it's like you got it all together? So I told myself, and also I was told, just show up. Just show up. And eventually your community will find you, and by the time you get it all together, y'all can get it all together. And that was like, damn, that's what I started the channel for in the beginning, you know? So it just was like a reality check, a reminder. So yeah, it's 12:47. I'm literally just picking y'all up because my camera was dead. And y'all, I don't know where the batteries are. I paused like that because I was gonna talk about it like on TikTok, but I was like, never mind. So as I said, you know, I deal with anxiety or whatever, and I was having it rough today. So it's probably kind of a good thing that I couldn't find the camera batteries, because it gave me time to kind of like woosah, instead of feeling like, okay, where's the camera batteries? I gotta get started. I gotta do this. I gotta do that. It's, you know, whatever time in the morning, like whatever time you pick up the camera is the time you pick up the camera, okay? But as y'all probably don't know because the video not up yet, but hopefully by the time this video goes up, you will have seen that we went on a vacation. We went on a cruise, and we stayed in Florida 2 days, the day before the cruise and the day after the cruise. I had my camera, I had all my batteries, I had everything. And I could have sworn I packed up everything when we left, and for whatever reason, I cannot find my batteries. I don't know where they are. I don't know what I did with them. I could have sworn I distinctly remember putting them away, but they're not anywhere where they should have been or even could have been. So if they're in this house, they are somewhere totally out of place that I don't know who put them there, but it wasn't me. Like, I really don't know where they are. So I'm working with one battery now, and it's not the fact that I can't find the batteries as far as the batteries themselves. Like, I'm not stressed about the fact that I need more batteries, because I can just buy more batteries. I'm stressed about the fact that I thought I remembered doing something that it's like I must not have done. You know what I'm saying? Like, I thought I remembered packing them all up. I don't remember leaving them. I swept the hotel before we left, and there was nothing in there. And for the life of me, I can't figure out where they are. The only logical explanation would be that I left them, but I swept the hotel before we left to make sure there was nothing there. So, like, when things don't logically make sense, it kind of throws me off. So, anyway, today, if most of y'all who watch my regular vlogs and not just my vacation vlogs, that's the other thing. I really want this channel to be more of what I just said. Do we travel? Yes. Do we travel multiple times a year? Most years, yes, we do. On top of me being a travel agent, I just love to travel. So there's times where, I mean, I'm planning a trip just cause I like to do travel instead of birthday parties. I like to do like getaways. I just like to travel. I don't like always being in Ohio. I like to see the world. I do girls trips. I do I do all kind of stuff, but it's because it's what I really love to do, but not because this was meant to be a travel content channel. Now, I appreciate that my travel content is getting the love that it's getting. I do. And it's mostly my cruise videos. Like, I've gone to LA multiple times on here. We went to Disney World. I'm currently working on a Universal Studios video. Me and Honey did a road trip to Baltimore for the 50 Cent concert. I do all kinds of travel, not just cruise, but my cruise videos are the ones that's like really get in motion, should I say. But I did not want this to be strictly a travel channel. I don't know what I need to do to get my other stuff pushed out there as well. I'm not sure. Maybe because I'm not gonna say I'm more consistent with my travel videos, because I'm not consistent with any of my videos, and I have to do better with that. But I don't know, my cruise videos, they get triple digit views, and my other ones, sometimes they barely break double digits. So I'm not really sure what to do there. Maybe I should make this a travel channel, but then I have to change the name, because Boy Mom Vlogs is supposed to be about me, a boy mom, living life and vlogging it, not just traveling. So, but the travel is part of my life, so I don't know what to do, y'all. So anyway, So for those who actually watch the regular vlogs, y'all know that we've been under construction doing our remodel of our home. The downstairs, we've only done the first floor so far. But we've been on this journey for over a year. We started in October of 22. And currently it is February 21st, 2024. And we are still remodeling. We've been through multiple contractors, none of which was our fault. Now maybe the tangle between the first and the second, we had a little part to play in that, but it was mostly because we felt like we were not being treated like other people. And I'm gonna leave it at that. These are the stairs. They pulled the carpet up on the stairs. And I have never seen these stairs without carpet. Like, ever. Ever. So that is pretty dope to me. But this is all the stuff that I have to move. So we've had this up on our windows for ever. Like since we started, because it's like we don't want people just looking in, you know? But that gives it like that trap house feel. And sometimes I think people think it's a bando, but it's not, obviously. Let me get to work. Let me just put it in a ponytail because that bun situation wasn't quite working out. So let me get to work. I might even cut this whole section out. Who knows? But look. So this is what I was telling y'all. I was excited about the subfloor. So we finally got our subfloor. This is like the leveler stuff. And then the subfloor. Same thing. Subfloor, subfloor, subfloor. And I'm gonna assume that's the middle person. I just heard somebody walking on my porch. Oh yeah, it's the male guy. So anyway, I have never been so happy for subfloor. And today they're gonna start laying the actual floor. But I think they're gonna start in there because most of the mess is in here, which is why I have to get it. I have to move what I can move. So I'm gonna start going through these boxes. I'm gonna start going through the boxes, figure out what we keep and what's going in the trash, and start getting rid of it. I probably should wear a mask because it's really dusty. But I don't have any. And if I do have some, I don't know where they are. So it is what it is. So let me get busy because they'll be here soon. And so yeah. Bloop. I'm about to turn on my music so that I can actually
tell me, where does this roller coaster reach a sea and stop the coasting? Used to be far with no destination. Honestly, now I'm damn sick of it. Looking up, trying to touch the surface. Am I breaking through? No, it's just the same old. We be here waiting for a moment. Think it's clear that ain't never coming. Yeah, lately I'm silent, I'm seeing a lot of you. Can't figure why I'm not missing a lot of you. Ran with you, dank in the air and a lot of more. I can't see what I saw in you that I did before. Stressing out, how will I tell you what I'm feeling now? Am I being selfish or just being honest now? Messy or reckless, yeah.
Okay, so I know it doesn't look like much, but I really was just trying to get as much of this stuff out the way as I could so that they could spend less time moving the stuff back and forth and more time actually laying the floor down, because obviously the more stuff they have to move from one side of the room to the other side of the room, that just takes up more time. See what I mean about the light? Once it's done in here, see? But having to move stuff all across the floor just takes up more time when they could be using that time to actually lay the floor versus trying to move everything, especially like the TV and stuff that they gotta be careful with, stuff like that. So now I have a bunch of stuff. Whew. I moved the stuff that's going to the basement in the kitchen, so I have to take the stuff from the kitchen to the basement. And the stuff that we know we keep in, probably could use for real, went upstairs, like our picture, our family portrait, and some other stuff. Excuse me, that I gotta go through and clean up. That went upstairs. And so yeah, so they're here now. I literally just got the message, they're here. So they're gonna get started, and I'm gonna move this stuff down to the basement. Yay! Hey y'all. So it has been a minute since I last picked y'all up. I think I last told y'all that I had to take the stuff down to the basement. Well, since then it has gotten dark, as you can see, and I got the stuff down to the basement, cooked dinner, ate dinner, I did all that. Now I'm cleaning up my kitchen. Our contractors just left, and our floor is like I ain't gonna say mostly down, but it's partially down. Y'all look! Oh my God. So as you can see, it's not like all the way done, and I gotta get the T-strip or whatever it's called, because the floor is different in there than it is in here, slightly. So and of course we still gotta get the stairs and stuff down, but in here, that's it. But in here, y'all look! Oh my God. What'd you say, baby? Finally, right. Yo, we have been not able to walk from this side of the room to that side of the room in years. Literally years now. We have not had a floor because now we're working on our second year. So I won't say years. I'm gonna say years, I'm being dramatic. But over a year. Yeah. Just to be able to walk on the floor. Like, y'all don't understand the process that this has been the last year and some change. The fact that I can stand in my dining room on an actual floor. If I wanted to sit on this floor, I could. Like, as a matter of fact, oh, hold on. Yeah. I am, like, I could cry right now. As y'all saw what it was earlier today, it hasn't even been like that. Like, it's only even been like that for this week. I think he came back, they came back Saturday and laid the subfloor. And then the last couple days they laid the like leveler stuff. And then today they started laying this floor. And so, like, it feels like a brand new house. I wasn't really vlogging before we started this. I think I do have a couple of vlogs. I'm sure I got something on social media where you could see what the house was before versus what it is now. Like, if you just look at the walls, you can tell, like, oh yeah, that looked like a different house. But y'all, I want to cry. I'm so happy. I am so freaking happy. I really think I'm gonna open like most of my vlogs right here. Y'all about to be tired of me because what? Like I said, it's just been so long since I could even do this. Like, I remember starting this process and how excited we were, not realizing all the drama we were gonna encounter doing this process, but thinking it was gonna be easy. We finally found a company. We got a start date. They told us a couple weeks and then they'll be out. And that was October of 2022. And now we are at February of 2024, like I said earlier, and we are just now getting this far. But I don't know what he's gonna feel because he's at work, so he hasn't seen this yet. I don't know how he's gonna feel when he sees it, but I have that feeling again. Like, I was starting to get a whole nother type of feeling. I was starting to get irritated. I was starting to get aggravated. I was starting to feel like, what did we do? Like, at this point, this is a house that we never want to sell. Like, this is going to be in our family forever. We stay here. We're going to leave it to the boys. Like, we never wanted to sell it, but it was getting to the point where I was not this close, but I was at least this close to saying, like, just sell it and get another house, because at this point, what we gonna do? We gotta sell it to somebody who can afford to fix it, because we are, and it's not even so much that we can't afford to fix it or can't afford to finish fixing it. It's just that we can't find anybody to fix it, and I'm tired of living like this. Like, I'm ready to live a normal life with a living room, a dining room, a kitchen, a basement. Like, I'm ready to be normal again. And just when I was on the verge of giving up, like, just forget it, here we are. I don't know. Yeah. I think I'm gonna go ahead and end this vlog here because I've done enough talking to y'all today. I will say though, whether anybody watches this video or not, which I'm in it to get people to watch it, but whether they do or not, just talking it out today really helped. Like, y'all just don't even understand. Had I actually been vlogging for real, y'all would have seen all the stuff that happened over the last few days that just had me like, and then you would have seen me when I was just feeling like, I don't know, I always just go, because it's like one of those feelings where you don't really have a word to explain it. It's just a feeling. And it's not a good feeling, but it's not a bad feeling. It's like you're just existing. And that's how I've been feeling. And today, just saying, you know what, pick up the camera and just talking it out. Even though it's a subject that I've talked out to people before, for whatever reason, just talking it out just made it better. Like today was just better after I talked it out. So yeah, hopefully this is the beginning of me being more consistent, because I really enjoy being able to show y'all the progress that we made today as far as the floor. Like I said, it was my intention to vlog the entire thing, but because so much kept happening, obviously I didn't. So he said that they may be back tomorrow, but he has some stuff to deal with his to do, you know, personally. So he may or may not be back tomorrow. And but if he's not back tomorrow, today is Wednesday. If he's not back tomorrow, Thursday, they'll for sure be back Friday and Saturday. So our floors will for sure be done by Saturday. I think after that, I don't know if they're gonna start working on the stairs or what. So I'm not sure exactly how that's gonna go, but our floor will be complete by Saturday, and I am so getting excited. Y'all, I just can't wait to be able to sit in my living room. Like, so I think I showed y'all the stuff, like, after I took it all upstairs. I took the TV upstairs, but I had originally said when the floor was done, because this is a big open space, I was going to use it to like work out in the mornings or stretch or something in the mornings, because I try to get up around 6:30, 7 o'clock every day. Now lately that hasn't been happening. I've been getting up around 7:30 instead of 6:30 like I'm supposed to. But so I said I wanted to start just implementing a stretch until I'm up to really working out. Excuse me. And so from 6:30 to like 7:30, that's my time to do whatever it is I need to do. Originally it was gonna be from 6:30 to 7, but that's really not enough time. So from 6:30 to 7:30 is my time. I can work out, I can stretch, I can meditate, I can get myself together for the day, and then I can start breakfast and packing everybody's lunch and stuff. Yeah, so, and then wake everybody up at 8 so they can start getting ready to be out the door. Honey has to be out the door by 8:30, but the boys don't actually have to be out the door until, for real, 9:20ish. So that gives me plenty of time to make sure everything is done before anybody has to go anywhere. But so I said once this was done, because we don't have any furniture down here yet, I would start using it to like stretch or work out or whatever. So I might be bringing the TV back down this weekend. I'm not gonna bring it down yet because they're not done, so it's like no point. But if they're gonna be done by Saturday, by Sunday I might bring it back down and plug it up somewhere so that I can do a YouTube workout or YouTube stretch. And I think this is going to be perfect to do it, because like I told y'all, down here is going to actually get the best natural light in the whole house now. So this might be the best place to do it, because it'll make me feel like with the sun hitting on me and stuff, or seeing the light. I really thrive in the sun. I really feel like I'm meant to live somewhere like Florida or California or Aruba. Anywhere where the sun shines bright majority of the time. That's where I thrive. So I think a morning sunrise, especially when it's starting to get light earlier, I think I'll be able to start pushing myself to getting up earlier. Right now, since I get up at 7:30, I'm gonna push it back to 7. Once I can start getting up at 7 consistently, then I'll push it back to 6:30. And around that time, the sun is up, but it's not up. But it's light enough that I can start moving around without feeling like I'm up before the sun. So, like I said, we're gonna see. We're gonna see this weekend. And if I bring the TV back down on Sunday, then maybe I will go ahead and start my next week off with my morning stretches and whatnot. We'll see. I don't know. I don't want to start putting too much on my plate, because guess what? That's when I don't do anything. So, like I said, I'm going to end the vlog here. I don't know if I'm going to make this, because I don't edit fast enough to be a daily vlogger. But I could potentially do weekly. So I don't know if I'm going to end the vlog here, edit it, and put it up for just this day, or if I'm gonna vlog over the next couple days as well, and then put all of those together and make it for the rest of this week. I don't know yet. I may do this a separate video of its own, just purely based off the fact that I did all this talking, and it's gonna make the video long enough, and I don't want to make it even longer, you know. So this might be its own video, and then starting tomorrow, the rest of the week will be its own video. So I don't know. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. Again, thank you for listening, because it helped and I needed it. And so hopefully I will continue to figure things out. And hopefully I continue to talk it out so that I can have better days and not spiraling days. And who knows, every day is not going to be a good day. Every day talking it out is not going to help, I know. But like I said, if you watch this video, if you actually listen to it, if you resonate with anything I said today, drop a comment down below, because you're not alone. Let me know that we're not alone. And I love you guys, and I will see you next time.